I'm getting ready to like really get into the thick of making my album. I'm just like, I just want to make sure people feel that same energy. I want them to feel that stank and that bass. And Russ, we always talk about like the blessing and gift of being able to do life together and just how special that is, but also being able to impact together. I feel like I'm my most confident self that I've ever been.
Serving looks starts on the inside. It's more than a manicure, getting our hair done, or a new outfit. It's taking care of our health inside and out.
Ciara, you're doing some important work out here. You collaborated with the Black Women's Health Imperative and Project Health Equality for a campaign called Cerving Confidence. Tell us about it.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of this amazing campaign, and I think there's a huge opportunity to impact many lives, to maybe even save lives, and especially for my Black women. Obviously being a Black woman, when I heard about the opportunity to be a part of this amazing campaign, I was super excited. I also got to educate myself in the process. And when I learned that Black women are 2 times more likely to die from cervical cancer, I was taken aback, but also super compelled to use my platform. It's time for this to no longer be the case. And it's really simple for us. I think the conversation around woman exams are always a little funny. I don't know what it is about this thing, but it's just always kind of like, and I don't really know, there's probably not one woman that's had this feeling at some point in time in their life. It's just something about it. But I'm like, let's make this actually an exciting moment. Like, let's make this a tradition or a standard thing that we do in our lives, especially as women of color. Black women have been disproportionately affected by cervical cancer, as well as Hispanic women. And so I think there's just a huge opportunity to really make a difference here and to change the narrative. It's really time.
Yeah. And the huge part about it is that it's preventative.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a great OBGYN who was on me about the HPV vaccines and just staying on top of that, I don't know what could have happened in my situation,
Yes, 100%. I think that's also what's really amazing is, when you learn about it, it is preventative. And that's why it's so important that we make our well woman exams and, we get our Pap screening and HPV screening and, that we're on top of this stuff. It's huge. I think self-care is the best care. And this is a big part of it. Let's know like the amazingness that we behold and let's take care of it.
What actually inspired you to be a part of it? I know you said it came to your table, but what in you said, okay?
Well, yeah, someone on my team had cervical cancer and she actually overcame it. And, so I was really connected to it. And she wasn't a Black woman, but, it was a woman, obviously. And for me, when I learned about that information or when I knew what I experienced with her and seeing her go through her process and having her faith, keeping her faith strong, and knowing how, really understanding the disparity, that Black women are 2 times more likely to die from cervical cancer. Like understanding that made me say, I have to get out and I have to share this message. Like I need to inform all my Black queens around the world to know this and to know we can change this. Like it's really simple. It's just about us like knowing the information, going out, scheduling our PAPs, scheduling our exams, and just simple as that. Yeah. So I think for me, I was just propelled because again, I just know there's opportunity to save someone's life.
We're really doing some generational work out here. You're doing Cerving Confidence, making sure we stay on top of our health. You and Russell just opened up the Why Not You Academy. How would you explain this time in your life and your career?
It's an exciting time. I think this is a huge opportunity to, really make a difference in many ways. And what I'm really proud of is that a lot of the like big visions and dreams that I had, and in this case, both Russ and I have shared are happening. There's just no greater feeling than experiencing that. And Russ, we always talk about like the blessing and gift of being able to do life together and just how special that is, but also being able to impact together. It's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. And, it's just been amazing to do all these things together. And with the Why Not You Academy, we got the opportunity to go to the school location last week and surprise a couple of students and staff. And to see their reaction on their faces it was just so touching, but also hear them talk about how proud they were too on being founding students of the Why Not You Academy, and how much hope they had and the success of their future, and just, all that they want to do. Like, it was just beyond touching. And I was like, this is why we do this. Like, there's so much opportunity to change someone's life in the course of their life. So think about it. If someone didn't have the opportunity at education, like, who knows how damaging that could be, but knowing that they have the opportunity to further their education can create a new legacy for their family and their kids. And so it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving. And it's just one that we're supercharged about, and impact is at the center or at the forefront of everything that we do. And so it's been amazing to do it all together. It's really fun.
You can tell you two are really purpose partners. There's a lot to admire about your relationship, but I think that's one of the things that stand out to me, because marriage is not just about, well, I don't know, I'm not married yet, but what I see, it's not just about, oh, this is my husband or my wife. It's how can we come together and make the world better? And you two are definitely doing that.
So sweet. Thank you so much.
I'm doing a piece on how Atlanta is such a rich hub for African American talent. So I'm curious, how has the city shaped you as an artist?
Oh my gosh. Atlanta is a big part of what's made me who I am today. And I think it's just this Atlanta has a special culture. It's like its own thing. It's its own vibe. And historically, some of the best musicians, creators have come from Atlanta. And I think it's just something in the water. It's something in the water, as they would say, in Atlanta. And, that flavor, you can't fabricate it. You can't create that. Like, it's in the air. And when you get a taste of it, it will change your life.
Yes, I love that. Well, I want to talk about your goodies era, because it was everything. I watched this interview you did with Essence the other day, and the interviewer, she had no other option but to say, Ciara. You just remember saying, go CC, go, that whole vibe. Yeah.
I love that.
How was that era for you? Like, looking back now, what was it like, if you could describe it?
Oh my gosh, that era was pretty amazing. Definitely unforgettable. Definitely a very pivotal moment in my life. And, it was moving so fast. It was pretty amazing to have, top three songs and have a #1 hit on the Billboard chart and a #1 song globally. And to have some of the top songs globally. That was pretty crazy to just be like 18, 19 years old, experiencing all of that. But it definitely, was a part of cementing my foundation as an artist, and even when I look back to those times, I'm just like, it's amazing to reflect on the journey, and like to be here 17 years later from that album is kind of trippy to me. And still feeling like I have so much more opportunity is really a blessing. I'm getting ready to start, as I'm getting ready to like really get into the thick of making my album. I'm just like, I just want to make sure people feel that same energy. I want them to feel that stank and that bass. I want them to turn their lips up when they listen to the records. I want them to want to dance. I want them to feel all that good stuff. So I'm excited.
Yeah. What about Missy Elliott? I know you all collaborated after One Two Step a few times, but is there any chance that we can see a collaboration again?
I think me and Missy always have to get together. So, you never know what we'll do. But every time we get together, it's always special, always. So I'm always down for having Miss join me on a record and vice versa.
Yeah. And this new album, when can fans expect it? I know you're busy with family life and everything your career has blossomed into, but when can we expect it?
My fans always hate when I say stay tuned, so I won't say that. Yeah. But I'll just say that, it's coming along really good, the whole process of the project. And, I definitely want to pick the perfect timing to give it to my fans. I want to make sure I have everything in line the way that I envision it to come to life. And I can't wait till that moment is here. And as soon as I have that date, I will make sure to put it out there for my fans. So I'm excited and looking forward to it. So in 5 weeks from now, I'm gonna check in with you guys. I'm gonna be down 10 pounds and I'm gonna do it with my WW plan, Dub Dub Club, baby. So let's go.
Let's go.
You shed 39 pounds on your WW journey. How has the snapback felt this time around?
Oh my gosh, I felt so proud. I've always felt proud, but it took me a little longer to get here than before. So it was a huge accomplishment for me. You know, the last 10 pounds were the hardest. So I made a challenge for myself to just like commit to every detail in the process, make sure I'm eating right, following my good regimen on the WW program, you know, also drinking a lot of water and just making sure I'm like getting up and being, you know, really active daily to just stay on top of the whole combination. And, you know, I'm really proud, and especially having 3 babies now and working and doing everything, definitely makes me feel like super mom, makes me feel like a super woman.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious, how has your relationship changed with your body over the years?
You know, I feel like I'm my most confident self that I've ever been.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like I'm, you know, I just embraced, like, even when I was losing my weight, I really embraced the whole process. Like, I loved every bit of the curve that was happening along the way. And I was like, I'm not trying to lose all the curve now, you know, like even when I was getting out to my base weight, I'm like, I love that. I love the woman in me. Like those, you know, attributes are part of like what makes me a woman and makes us women, you know? And so like, even my flaws, my tummy will never be the same. I'll never have the same kind of abs that I had
But at
7 years ago.
Some people will never have those abs.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it hasn't been the easiest, but you know, I really love where I am. I really, really feel good about where I am as a woman.
Speaking of that, baby Win is almost 1. This is a huge milestone birthday. Do you have any plans yet?
Yeah, we've been talking about it. I just feel like Win is like a super baby. Like he's like super Win. Like he legit is 11 months going on 11 years old. And so I think whatever it is, I just want him to be able to just let all that energy out. Like he is so nonstop. And so I'm like, he needs a little obstacle course of something. So we're going to see what we'll end up doing. You know, I also look forward to him doing the cake smash. That's always fun, you know, to see the kids make a big old mess of the cake. Future didn't really want any parts of doing a cake smash. Sienna, she kind of went in a little bit. And I think Win's going to go all the way in.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that moment. I got to get my smash cake and the real cake.